Hello YouTubers. Alright, so I started doing something and I just realized that this would make a pretty interesting video, I guess. I am halfway through this, but I am rebuilding this fifth wheel. This is a joist fifth wheel. Here is the tag. Alright, so first I had to clean it, obviously. This is your adjusting bolt. I started loosening it a little bit because mine is adjusted all the way. This is another thing you want to look for when buying a truck. I did not look at this, and here I am, rebuilding it. This is too much. So this nut should be somewhere here, roughly. You should have about maybe an inch. So this has to go in. So when looking at a fifth wheel, if it's around there, that's how you know that you still have a lot. This is maximum right here, maximum adjustment. And the way you adjust it, you back it up. So this is about, let me actually grab a tape measure so we do this correctly. That way if somebody wants to actually see how far they are, they will know. So we are talking, well, let's call this 3.5 inch. This is your maximum. You want to be somewhere around 1.5, I believe, if you're buying a truck. That way you know you're still going to be able to adjust it. Okay, now this is what I had to do to get this thing out. Up here, there's a bushing, which is this bushing. Goes in like that. 4 bolts take it out, and the bolts take this Allen wrench. The size is an H8 Allen wrench. On the bottom, on that handle, that spring is hooked up here, right here. I had to take that hook up, undo the fifth wheel, basically open it. And after you take these 4 bolts up, use one of these bolts, use a screwdriver to take the bushing out, and then one of these bolts go in here, and you will pull out this pin. And then after you pull this pin out, the I guess clamp, whatever you want to call this just slides out. And then I'm gonna be throwing it away, obviously. So I do not think that my issue is here, because let's see, come here. My bushing was all broken apart, like the plastic was off and stuff. So I think the bushing was the actual issue, but I'm just doing everything because this is a fairly easy process. So I am gonna try and set the phone somewhere up here, so you just see a little bit of how I'm gonna put it back together. Now the kit was $280, and it comes with everything new. This line is gonna go, I already put this spring on here, it's a brand new spring, and you put this grease line on there, but first I gotta feed it through here, and then tighten it right here first, what I'm gonna do. And there's a zip tie somewhere there that I have to just kind of put it and keep it in place. And then this just slides in there. Put the pin in, and there's another little pin over here. It's this one. That is connected to another spring, which is to this spring here, that goes in and then has a locking ring. This is the easiest fifth wheel to rebuild and the cheapest, but I don't know how good it is compared to the Holland and stuff, because this truck only has 500,000 miles and I'm already doing it, so I'm not sure how long Holland would hold. before you need to rebuild it. But either way, I'm gonna set this up and try and put this thing back together. This is the tool that you would need for the adjustment after you're done. I already have done it, so to be honest with you, hooking the tool up without a trailer is pretty challenging. This is new, this piece is new, that pin is new, and on the bottom other side the spring is new, and the greaser is new. I'm about to grease this thing and it's ready to roll. The adjustment here, let's see now. This is the adjustment now. So this was not hard. I made it harder than it had to be, probably because I never done it before, but it's done now. That tool I had to borrow, so if you have nowhere to borrow that from, maybe set the bolt at the same adjustment. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be perfect, but it's probably gonna be close. All right, hopefully you guys learned something, because I didn't.